Welcome back. And our first question is, I've heard you mention leftism a few times with the implication that it is not good. Can you explain biblically why, since it has a lot of humanitarianism? So, first, we have to uncouple a fraudulent link. I really love this question. Thank you for the question. Love the question. Okay? Are we told that before Christ comes, Satan will come impersonating Christ? And that he will do a lot of humanitarian works. He will heal the sick and miraculous healings and speak melodious words. He will do humanitarian things. Well, if somebody's doing humanitarian things, there certainly couldn't be anything wrong with what they're doing then, right? We should follow them. This is a leap in logic. Just because someone's doing something humanitarian, in fact, if you do a little digging in much of the corporate exploitation globally around the world, you will discover that corporations who pollute will have charities that they support to give them good PR. They're doing good humanitarian stuff, so you don't look too deep under the covers to see all the destruction that they're doing. So just because somebody's doing humanitarian work in no way supports what they're doing. Leftism and then when they use the term leftism, words change meaning with time. And what I mean by that is I'm really speaking of the predominant movement of a godless worldview. This is, now, there might be people on the left who believe in God. There might be. But the power brokers who run the left are primarily evolutionary, godless, green-seeking, save-ourselves worldview. And there may be people on the right who don't believe in God and are evolutionary believing, but the primary power brokers that run the right are people who claim a belief in God. Understand from a biblical worldview that the power broker structures of leftism are king of the South dynamic stuff. Godlessness, evolutionism, humanism, communism, all this stuff is leftism, which is part of the king of the South. And you can read in our blog, King of the South, King of the North, where you see these two powers coming down through time. King of the North, religious imperialism, represented by Babylon and Rome, where they had to claim a belief in God, but use the power of the state to enforce their belief on others. God's people in the prophecy are the beautiful land. They're neither leftism, nor rightism, conservatism. They're in a separate group. They don't get caught up into any of the world's structures. And they're called out of these structures. And so, yes, I criticize both leftism and rightism, but you'll find leftism primarily has to do with the godless worldview. And you should not be duped just because you see somebody doing humanitarian works to suggest that you would follow them for those reasons.